Everything you see was broadcasted live at twitch.tv/TinjusX1. Hope to see you there. Evolution, 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 guys. This is the core concept for Kha'Zix, and today I'm hopefully going to be going over just, the whole concept of evolution and just, how to kind of choose what to evolve in a lot of scenarios. So this game, I feel like, was a really good... It was a good game, and it had a lot to do with the evolutions I chose and just, the kind of build path I went for in this game. So I'm hoping this is actually like a little bit educational, and I mean, it's a good game. That's about it. Alright, welcome back everyone. I hope you're doing well. And like I said, this video basically goes over what you need to know in terms of evolving in scenarios. Specific scenarios. I'll be going a specific evolution order in this game where I actually just choose based off of what I need and not just personal preference, etc. So actually I was going to go for a full clear, but I actually get spotted out by the oh well, no, the Kiana drops a deep ward next to my raptors, so I don't really want to reveal my path straight away, even though it didn't really matter. Like I could have just done my raptors very easily, so I decided to just take my red and head over to the mid lane. I'm trying to avoid the ward here near the Kiana. The Kiana actually picks first blood onto the Ari, and that kind of sucks. So I'm gonna try and jump on her, but she slides past me. I make a mistake. I should have flashed on her much earlier. My phase rush procs, I'm trying to dive her, but she fucking W's last second and she just narrowly gets away. Then that's just my fucking bad, isn't it? That's my bad. Should not have done that. And I just made a mistake letting her slide through me that easily. And yeah, that's just my bad. Let's not talk about it. Let's just continue. That was just rough. And so now, it sucks because I'm versing a Lilia. And now I have to kind of crawl back into the game very slowly. And yeah, just unfortunate, man. This Lilia I'm versing is actually Challenger too, so it's not going to be easy for me to come back in this game. But sure enough, we bring it back, trust me, and it turns out to be a very nicely played game, I think, from all of us, really. I mean, my team is cracked as well, for the most part. Okay, so with me being dead, I have to like kind of cut my losses and kind of go down, take the bot crab while I still have the chance. I know the Lilia has probably taken her raptors, so I'm just checking to see if they have respawned yet. Obviously they haven't. And I'm gonna go back into my bot side rather than take my raptors, because there is a chance like that the Lilia took my raptors already, and so I would be going into an empty jungle. And obviously you saw the Lilia top side on the minimap. She actually went for a gank top lane, didn't get anything out of it, but oh wait, actually, did she? I wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, we're going to continue clearing for now. I have to, because like obviously made that terrible decision in the mid lane. Kind of just made this game a lot harder than it needed to be. Getting 2 kills on the count early is like really shit. We can still see the Lilia top here, right? So she's on the minimap. She just tried to go for a gank there. So immediately I'm like, okay, I need to go into the enemy jungle and take that shit away, take the raptors away, because they have respawned now and they're basically just free. I'm going to punish her for being topside, and we're just going to take these away very easily. I was thinking about whether or not I should smite this or not, but I think I chose not to. Or did I? Yeah, I chose not to smite these. Don't really need to, I guess. I was just going to hold it for another camp. We'll see if I needed to go into Krogs or some shit. I actually accidentally placed a pink ward down there, and immediately Jana takes it away. A dumb pink ward placement, but she gets a little disrespectful, and she's actually going to get stunned here in isolation, and I'm just going to full combo her WEQ auto attack. In combination with the Xerath, we just easily burst her down. And then we've got the Lilia here. Lilia's going a bit wild, but she doesn't have enough damage to kill any of us, and I don't have any cooldowns up, so I can't actually go on her. If I had my leap, sure, that would have been good, but yeah, unfortunately I can't quite do that. And so instead, with my 900 gold after that kill, just gonna recall, pick up the serrated dirk, and then head back onto the map. So I'm gradually getting there, right? The Lilia is level 5, so she's still ahead of me, but I'm about to hit 5 here, and hopefully we just crawl back into the game quite soon. We see the Ari here getting a little too ballsy. Oh, it's so obvious that she's gonna go for a dive. this Kiana here, and the Ari just kind of ends up taking an L for absolutely no reason. And I don't really know why she didn't back off there. She should have just left that wave, but instead she just dies for free, and Kiana gets away. Thankfully, I do actually pick up some minions in the mid lane, so I can actually benefit off that a little bit. I mean, as bad as it sounds, but you know, whatever, I guess. And immediately after, I just decide, okay, if I'm gonna be behind all game, I may as well try and get the dragon at least. At least do something early game. So I just immediately go into the dragon here. Kha'Zix is fine to take the dragon as long as he's got his serrated dirk. You generally want to take it when you're at least level 5, because you know, any time before then it just takes way too long, and it's too, you know, you lose so much just by taking it. It takes that long to do it. So yeah, you want like rank 3Q at least. And with that, we just return to our jungle. I'm trying to get my 6. That's the next objective. It's basically all I need. Level 6 ASAP. Definitely need that shit. And unfortunately, okay, so because the state of the game, and because I screwed up early game so much, I've kind of just been forced to farming non-stop. And so I'm going to decide to evolve Q here. Now, I was planning on going R if this game state was different, but because we have to go, because we're so behind, or because we were behind, and because we screwed up early game, I kind of wanted the evolve Q to kind of keep up with the Lilia in terms of clear speed, and just, you know, make sure I maintain my gold and experience while I while I farm the map. So we actually spot a ward here. I noticed this is actually Kiana's ward, and so I'm actually worried that I'm going to get collapsed on here in my own jungle. So I'm wondering whether I'm getting invaded here, and so I drag my raptors into the bush and make sure I'm completely hidden so that they can't maybe get a jump on me. But we do see the Kiana back in the mid lane. Bot lane's going to trade kills, which is really nice. This gen's actually challenger, for those of you that are wondering. There's a challenger on each team. Our challenge is the Jhin, and the other challenger is the Lilia on the enemy team. So yeah, that's about it. But you can see like Evolve Q is doing a lot of work in terms of just making sure I can, you know, take the isolated camps quickly, and, you know, just make sure I clear a lot faster. And that's really important. Hit level 7 now, that's good. I'm actually in a decent spot right now, and so I'm gonna potentially look for something here, but it doesn't look like anything's gonna happen here. I ping out that I'm going in here, but Akali does not want to go in whatsoever, and you know, just nothing comes out of that, and I just lose a bunch of HP. So yeah, a bit unfortunate. I don't really know why Akali didn't go in, but I guess we just don't go for that in that scenario. So yeah, with my evolve Q, I'm just gonna continue to play the map and just farm non-stop, make sure I maintain my golden experience. You can see I'm actually level above the Lilia now. She's probably level 7, let's be honest. And with this 1100 gold that I have, I buy lucidity boots. So this is important. I've actually started to go boots before my mythic item. In some scenarios, this is just because they're a big power spike and they keep you very safe. Kill goes down on the Lilia in the top lane, but that's okay. And yeah, like I was saying, like with the boots, look how fast I'm taking the camps now, right? It's kind of the same as Lilia. You know, Lilias like to go CDR boots first to kind of enhance the move speed and clear speed, and it just really helps. And I think it's like the same thing with Kha'Zix. Like, he casts a lot of abilities, so having that really nice chunk of ability haste really helps him in his clear. Once you have the serrated dirk, of course, you don't want to be rushing the boots before you have a serrated dirk, but yeah, it's something I've actually been doing lately, and it seems to be working out, and it worked out this game. So yeah, I know the Lily is top, right? So I'm gonna try and invade here, see if the Raptors are up, see if I can do anything. We're also gonna look mid near the Kiana, because we have the Xerath around, and sure enough, our Raptors are up, so I'm gonna be taking those. Very, very simple. Another punish for her being topside, and, you know, just making sure I do this, right? Because if I don't do this, I basically fall behind her, because she's actually, you know, doing stuff on the map. She actually catches me here, and I take a lot of damage. She tries to sleep me, and just, well, doesn't really manage to kill me, but yeah, she does a lot of damage, as you can see. and I just barely get away in that scenario. So return to camps, right? Return to camps. Sorry, it's like a slow early game, but this is necessary. You can see the Lily is level 8 right now because she taxed the top lane experience, so she's pretty strong, as you can see. But now we know she has no ulti, so if I do catch her, I can actually potentially pick her here. And so I'm gonna get really greedy and go for the Herald here, just because I'm like, okay, fuck it, I need to do something at some point. But the Lily actually sees me here, and so I say, fuck that, I'm just gonna jump on it instantly. We're gonna phase rush up to it, I'm gonna flash her W, and we're gonna finish her off there. So that was a nice little outplay on the Lily there. That was pretty nice. I just, you know, all I really need to do is flash her W in that scenario, and then that's basically it. She just dies because I have a lot of CDR. I can cleave her down with Evolve Q, and yeah, that's basically it. It was nice, you know. Lilias don't really stand a chance against Kha'Zix if they don't have their sleep up. If they get caught by a Kha'Zix, it's very, very hard for Lilia to survive. And because I have phase rush, she can't run away from me either. Okay, Kali's gonna pick up the Fiora, but she's gonna die to a Kiana room as well, which is a bit sad. And here's another failure by me in the in this game. I really want this lane experience. You see, I've been trying to get as much lane experience as possible, but I get a little too fucking close, and she flash Prowler's Claw, ease me, and then just like obliterates me. So that was my bad. I did not know that she had flash or she had Prowler's Claw or whatever, but let's just say I took a lot of damage. Yeah, that's my bad entirely. I'm just feeding the Kiana for no reason. I should definitely just recall there and, you know, not get greedy, but I just didn't respect her at all there, and I just go down. So that, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Like, yeah, small mistake. We also see a huge Q flash engaged by the Lilia here. She sleeps both of them, and they're just going to get destroyed here. That was a really good gank. Really, really good gank. You love to see it. Really, really nice seeing those Lilia plays happening on the map, and I actually commended them for this here in this moment. I was like, okay, nice, man. Really nice. But yeah, this is not really too much I have to do other than keep making sure I farm, do whatever I can on the map, and just, you know, here I'm just forcing the dragon because I'm playing really hard for these dragons. That's about all I can do early game. But the Kiana's going to try and get me. I think she wastes her ulti. She messes up her ulti, hits the wall, and so I narrowly managed to dodge it, jump out of the pit, and just Border Sword out. So that was nice. Second dragon for us, which is pretty huge. Gives us a bit of win condition to play towards, so... and it also denies the dragon win con for the enemy team. It's going to be a while before the enemy team gets like 4 dragons and then just gets soul. So actually pretty good for us to just kind of take those away. And plus it's a nice chunk of golden experience for me. I guess Lily's going to actually pick up the Ahri here, which sucks, but ooh, look at this amazing lane experience. Ooh, love to see it. Very nice. Very nice. Get a whole wave of experience all to myself. I hit level 10 off that, which is massive. And then I'm just going to return to my top side and just take my camps yet again. Akali's going to go down to the Fiora in the top lane, so it's basically a very one-on-one, you know, coin flip lane, back and forth, really volatile, a lot of fighting in that top lane. And yeah, honestly, I could play there because it's so volatile, but I'm choosing not to. I'm choosing to just play very, very safe, take my farm as much as I can, and that's about all I can do for now because I made a few mistakes early game. So the evolve Q has just been instrumental in helping me do all this stuff. Had I gone like R-Evolve first in this game, I would have been a lot slower in terms of doing things on the map, and so I probably would have had to play more with my team and just kind of try and spam gank as soon as my R-Evolve was coming up. So yeah, it's a good choice going for the Q-Evolve here, and I do manage to pick up my Duskblade in this scenario. I will be able to pretty much destroy the Lilia now, so long as I get the jump onto her. That's the golden rule. You get the jump on someone as Kha'Zix and you kind of just win the fight for the most part. For the most part, anyway. We see Lily has taken the Herald there, so we know where she is, basically. And I'm looking bot. I'm looking bot just to see if I can do anything, but it's going to be a fair bit Like, it's gonna be quite a while before I actually decide to do something. So I'm just gonna decide to just wait here. Like, I'm literally waiting here, right? I have nothing else on the map to take. Nothing is up. None of my camps are up, just nothing, absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna decide to wait here because my Jin is actually quite strong, and you know, he's like, I can play with him quite easily. And this bot lane looks to get pretty aggressive. The Jin is pretty low, so he's doing a good job at baiting. And there we go, there's the bait. I'm gonna Void Assault up to the Janna. I'm gonna get tornadoed, and I'm just gonna Void Assault right up to her in case she has ulti and knocks me back. And I'm just gonna jump on the Ezreal, EQ, auto attack, one shot, kill. See you later. We see the Lilia here, but I'm not able to do anything here. Xerath is gonna get slept here, but I'm gonna try and zone him away. It's not gonna happen. He's just gonna barely try and run away. Just narrowly manages to survive, and the Kiana just, I don't really know what the fuck she was doing, but she just throws, and we pick her off in isolation. See you later. Very nice. Yeah, so that's about it. I had to just kind of wait there, and wait, because it's basically the only good lane I could play for. So, yeah, it was a good call for me, by me, just to do that. And actually, alright, so I evolved my W second, right? This is because I kind of just need to... Alright. It's a bit of a different... reason as to why I evolved W here. I evolved it because I don't want my Jin or Xerath getting jumped on. That's basically it. I know that they have a Kiana and Fiora and a Lilia as well, and so if I W them, it's going to be much harder for them to actually jump on my Jin and Xerath, who are very squishy and immobile. Jokes, Jin's not really immobile, he has a fucking Gale Force dash, but you know what I mean. But yeah, that was my thought process there. Once again, I'm playing in the bot side. Playing in the bot side of the map, we just one-shot the Ezreal here. I'm going to W slow the Janna, and we're just going to pick her off very easily. So now you know what lane I'm playing for. I've basically ignored the top lane, and I'm like, okay, now I know. Like, I'm in a strong spot now. I know what to play for here. And so I just decide to keep what do you call it? Keep just camping the Jin and making sure that he's fed and maintains his lead in the game. See, he's 7-2, it's good shit. It's basically all I need to do. Make sure he is good. Make sure he is strong, because he's gonna basically be our carry for the most part. I've given up on like trying to solo carry and get super fed. I'm basically just trying to make sure I have a team to work with, and when Kha'Zix has a team to work with, it's very good. Very good for him. Solo carry is not really viable in today's meta, especially in the higher elos. But yeah, Fiora just crosses the towers and actually kills the Akali, which is a bit unfortunate, but I'm just like, fuck that, who cares? I don't care. I do not care. I'm just going to be taking this dragon down on my own. And that's about all that matters, right? We're only there for the dragon. Nothing else. Nothing else matters in that scenario. So I have to get that dragon no matter what. And so we have three dragons right now, which is going to be very nice. I should be able to get the soul eventually, and it is mountain soul, which is absolutely huge for us, because they do have an assassin, which is Kiana, and so the Kiana is going to struggle like quite a bit when assassinating against our team now. So very nice, good stuff. And I have a lot of gold now, so you might be wondering what item I'm going to go next, and the answer is, well, you'll find out in like 10 seconds. I'm hovering it right now. I am going to buy an Edge of Night. Yes. Right? No, I was wondering what to buy here, lol. I was just taking a bit of a moment to figure out what item was best in this scenario, and I was like, okay, Edge of Night is probably the way to go. Just to keep myself a little bit safer in this game, while I peel for the Jin and the Xerath, etc. So yeah, I decided on Edge of Night just because I was playing more defensively, etc. And I, did not want to die. That's basically it. And I'm still really strong, right? 2 lethality items is enough. We can basically do heaps of damage in isolation still, and we're just gonna go crazy now, hopefully. So here with the Akali dead, Fiora bot, there's 2 bot. What do? I see the Ezreal mid, and so I immediately just decide to say fuck it and I'll go top. No one is top, so I'll just split push here and try to take the tower. And that's about it. Like, you got to take advantage of this, these kinds of opportunities in these games, because you can just you know, get so much out of it. Like, look how much I'm getting. I'm getting a whole tower. We're getting like 2 waves of experience, and it's just massive for us. So now we're basically back in the game. We're level 13 now, higher level than the Lilia. And we're doing pretty well for ourselves. We have 2 items now. Very, very nice, comfortable position. And so, like, that's just because I chose the right evolutions, if I'm honest. Like, I've chosen the right build order and the right evolutions in this game. This is why I titled this video the way I did, because this game is all about just adapting to what state I was in this game, and just making sure that I picked the right tool for the job in this scenario. So yeah, so started with the early game, you know, evolve Q for farming and shit, and then W for peeling the Jhin and the Zerath, who just fucking died because I wasn't there. That's a bit ironic, but yeah. Alright, so I'm going to Void Assault onto the Ezreal here. I'm going to try and go onto him, but I actually get tornadoed. But I do so much fucking damage that I just one-shot him with a Q. But he does kill me as well, because I'm very squishy too. So, worthy trade, I guess? I mean, I'll take it. Like, we both shut each other down. I'll take it. I think that's pretty worth. And, you know, that's about it. Normally it's not worth a die, but I really wanted the Ezreal. It's just unfortunate I got knocked up by the Janna, and I didn't get to flash on him as early as I would have liked. Because if I did, I probably would have killed him, survived, and then probably killed the Janna right afterwards. But that's okay. That's all good. Still doesn't matter. All I need to do now is play with my team and use my W evolve, use my Q isolated pressure to just kind of zone people off the Jhin and the Zerath. So that's kind of my role in this game. It's like the way I need to play in this game. I can't really go full hyper carry greediness bullshit. Well, I mean, technically I can, but it's a lot risky. It's much riskier to do in this game. Like, I may as well play for my Jhin, who is very, very fed, and like, I'm doing well for myself as well. Like, it's not a problem. I can afford to play this playstyle. Like, there's no reason for me to run that crazy, you know, QE evolve hyper carry leap god, you know, just go crazy playstyle. There's no reason to run that in this game. So I actually got to pick on the Kiana here. I'm gonna jump W slow the Lilia, and she's gonna go down to the Ahri. Really good picks by the Ahri here. And I'm gonna Q auto attack the Fiora, and I'm gonna phase rush away. She has no chance, man. Absolutely no chance, because of the build I'm running. Bam, we're gonna W the Ezreal. A bit of a mistimed leap there, but that's okay. And we pick up an ace, and now that's just, you know, a free Baron. So well played to everyone there. It's huge by the Ahri to actually get those picks. And you know, we got a free Baron off that. And I was like, here, okay, can someone get the fucking dragon, please? Because we are 1 dragon away from Soul, and it would be a shame if we did lose it. But I think the dragon's more important in this scenario, regardless. But still, I did kind of want the dragon. But yeah, just, you know, using this playstyle as best as I can. You know, making sure I'm creating picks with the Evolve W, killing people that are isolated with Evolve Q. And, you know, just kiting away with Phase Rush. Like, this is why I love Phase Rush, right? Because that Fiora couldn't touch me. You can see that Fiora could not do anything to me at all because of the Phase Rush. And she just insta-died, basically, without any contest whatsoever. And so here, we're wondering if we can actually take this dragon. We were expecting the enemy team to go and just rush it, but we actually get here in time, and they don't actually take it, which is massive. So we're basically fighting for the Mountain Drake here, the Mountain Soul, and I'm gonna try and play with my team, you know, just to work and get some picks, hopefully. We are very, very ahead now, plus we have the Baron buff, so it's a fat chance that the enemy actually gets this dragon. And the Kiana actually screws up here really badly. She messes up a combo, fails her flash, and then she just insta-dies by the Jhin, so that basically guarantees that we get the dragon. It basically guarantees it. And so I just start to work my way into shredding down this dragon. Just got to make sure I smite properly, expecting the Jhin 4-shot. And so I combine that with my Q and my smite, and then it just insta-drops and we pick up Mountain Soul. So we're in an amazing spot here. Because I played so hard for those dragons, we basically cement the game in our hands. Like, we make sure that we have a huge lead to work with. And Akali's going to go hard here. She's going to go really crazy. She's actually going to pick up the Lily here, pick up the Ezreal too. And I'm going to be here just to kind of help her here. Going to help try and kill the Fiora. I'm going to R once she goes on me, and then I'm going to just QW her for the kill. So like, no reason to use Void Assault until she actually goes on me. That's when I can kill her. And you know, outplay her with the Void Assault. I say R-Evolve a lot when I'm not actually running R-Evolve. It's just a habit, man, I'm sorry. But we actually get another pick onto the Kiana here, which is crazy. And that's gonna be it, guys. Like, this was a really good game, I feel like. And it showcased just how to evolve as Kha'Zix, which is basically his whole, you know, his whole thing, like, just evolving. Oh wait, it's not time yet. Right. Sorry, I thought the game was over for a second, but not quite. But yeah, I did think this game was like really good, just for the way I evolved and, you know, changed my build and itemization. You can see I actually picked up a what do you call it, Executioner's Calling here, just because I wanted to stop Fiora from healing and stuff. So yeah, just good itemization here, good evolution order, and just perfect game really. Small mistakes early game, but we made up for it. And you can see I'm close to level 16 now. It really doesn't matter what I run in this scenario. All I need to do is continue playing the way I was for the past like 10 minutes, which is like playing with my team, using W evolve, etc. But you know we're gonna evolve that leap, right? You know we're gonna evolve it. Like, there's no other choice, right? No way we're just gonna play Kha'Zix without his leap. Eventually we're gonna pick up that evolved E. Here we go. There we go. Very, very nice. And now I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I got my Ghost Blade just then. So three lethality items. The enemy team is not really building armor. So now I can just kind of go into the enemy jungle, kind of walk in just for free and try and one-shot someone because I'm so fed. I have so much damage and I can just, you know, I can just kind of do that. But it would have been easier with R-Evolve. I just, you know, obviously I wanted the wings and I needed the other evolutions early game. So I'm kind of stuck with this evolution order, which I haven't run in a very, very long time, by the way. Been a while. Kiana's going to screw up yet again and get picked off once again. What's new? She's kind of just throwing the game. To be honest, Fiora's going to try and go on the Akali here with the Janna, but I'm going to be here and I'm going to be like, hey, what's up? I'm going to try and walk up to the Janna. She tornadoes me, flashes out, but I'm going to one-shot her. As you can see, I get slept to try and kill the Fiora, but she has survives for some reason. And then I just don't really know what happened here. I tried to go on the Lilia, but I just get bursted down by the Ezreal, but it doesn't matter. He's going to drop, and that'll be it. That'll be it, guys. We just fucking aced them, and my team is going to run it down and just end the game. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe learned something on how to evolve, or you know, just maybe learned the situations in which these evolutions are actually good. But yeah, I just thought this game was really good, especially since we were versing like a challenger jungler as well. It was pretty good, guys. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and like, subscribe, all that good shit, you know. Hopefully it was educational in some way, and I will see you next time, guys. Catch you later.